We are live, Shannon. It is Friday. We have made it.
We made it. We're late. I'm sorry. The telephone bike really just messed up my morning, everyone.
We are surviving, though, and that's all we can really ask. And it is an exciting day for me, not so much for Shannon yet, but I, speaking as the entire team of the Pittsburgh Penguins, I have clinched a playoff spot. Couldn't be happier.
Speaking for the entirety of Pittsburgh, Megan.
For the entire state of Pennsylvania, specifically Pittsburgh, because the Flyers suck. We have made it.
I mean, you know what? Congratulations on getting it. I mean, you also allowed the Capitals to get it, so that's good. We're always happy to see competitiveness remain, particularly since you didn't clinch the first seed last night.
Which I think is lunacy. Complete.
Okay.
It's fine. We technically have the same number of losses. They just had 2 more that were in OT. So, bleh. And we have 1 more win. So, I'm just saying.
I mean, I understand.
Like, I get it. But I don't agree.
I do. You know, it just must be nice to clinch a playoff berth, man.
It is. I feel very secure. How do you feel?
You know, I'm pulling up the standings right now. I've looked at them quite a few times.
You've built to a 6-point spread right now.
Forget that the stupid website doesn't show you who's eliminated.
Yeah, the NHL app doesn't either. I don't know what you were using yesterday. It did. But
ESPN does. But so the Rangers, we've got, like you said, we've got a 6-point cushion right now. We're still only 1 point behind the Islanders. Mm-hmm. I'm praying we can get up to that 3rd seed. I mean, but it doesn't really matter if we get up to.
But it's also like we don't even know who you're fighting to play against.
I want to play the Capitals. I would like.
Well, you don't know that you will get that regardless of where you are, which is hard.
I know.
It's not like the North where you know if you're forward, you're playing Toronto.
Well, and so the Bruins still hold 2 games in hand on the Penguins and 1 game on the Capitals and the Islanders. So that'll be of use once we get to the last few games. I mean, the season for the East ends on May 11th. So we've got just over a week and 2 days.
Super close, like 5 to 7 games left in the East.
It's crazy stuff, man.
Not a lot. Spooky is what I have to say. But yes, so
clinches last night either.
What?
We didn't have any other clinches.
No, but now the top 9 of the league all have officially clinched, which before having.
Yeah, I think it's going to get a little uneven after that because then we're going to get to the bottom of the East, and those aren't going to clinch until like the last day. Yeah. However, the Flyers did get eliminated last night officially with their loss to the Devils. So, I mean, we all knew it was coming, but, you know, peace and love to Philadelphia. I'm hoping that they can turn over a new leaf now that they've officially accepted their fate, but we'll see.
TBD.
We shall see. I'm interested. The other of the East, like we said, 5-4 Capitals, Penguins. Penguins won in overtime. The Bruins beat the Sabres 5-2. They're going to keep playing each other. The Bruins, I think, mix in the Devils here and there. Devils won 5-3 on the Flyers. And then the Rangers lost in a huge pivotal game to the Islanders 4-0.
Yeah, that was beautiful to see on my end. I know after the Pens got the win, I was like, does this mean it? And I was like, wait, I have to check the other game. I didn't even think about it until my dad said something. I was like, oh, right. Forgot that mattered.
I mean, the Rangers game was huge for them in terms of their catching up to the Bruins as well. So the Bruins really needed the Rangers to lose.
Yeah. The Rangers really helped out others rather than themselves last night. We love this teamwork that's happening in the East. We helped the Caps. The Rangers helped us all. Like, it's really a joint effort at this point.
Speaking of, the Lightning really helped out the Panthers last night by beating the Stars again, 3-0. The Stars are, I don't even know, are they clinching onto that, like clutching to that 4th seed hope? I guess
it helped out the Panthers or the Predators?
Predators, sorry.
Yes.
Predators.
They are 2 points behind the Preds
I don't know how they're still sitting 2 points behind when they keep losing.
I don't know. And they have one game in hand because the Preds keep losing too.
Yeah, I mixed up Preds and Panthers. So the Panthers played the Blackhawks.
The Panthers are very secure in second place right now.
But the Blackhawks did secure a point because they went to overtime. Yes. So they're still sitting 4 points out of that spot. Or, excuse me, 6 points.
Yeah. So still close. Still close. Not sure it's going to get there, but never say never.
Never say never. And then the Hurricanes and the Red Wings played. Hurricanes beat them 3-1. Whatever.
It's fine. We know.
In the West, the Blues beat the Wild 5-4 in overtime. That's a big one.
Mm-hmm. Big for the Blues for sure. They are really solidifying themselves as that 4 spot.
And now the Avalanche and Wild are tied at 66 points for the second seed.
Yeah. Which is what it is.
The only game out of the West. The North, the Maple Leafs beat the Canucks 4-1. Unsurprisingly, the Flames beat the Oilers 3-1.
Yes, unexpected. I think that was our one unexpected of the night.
So now the Flames are only sitting 4 points behind the Canadiens, and they still have 7 games left to play.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This could be your new dark horse, Shannon. You could become a Calgary fan.
Ooh, that just doesn't feel right.
Doesn't feel natural.
I don't love it. I like Dougie Hamilton, but I don't know if I like, and I like Milan Lucic as well, but I don't know if I love Calgary.
No. I think as a club, I wouldn't. I
like them more than the Canadiens, though.
Yes, I'll agree with that for sure.
Interesting. We'll have to see how that's going to go. Well, going into tonight, there's not a lot of only 4 games. What?
Yeah, it's a really quiet night. 3 games coming out of the West, though. We have Vegas taking on the Coyotes. You can think that Vegas is going to hopefully expand their win streak to 11. We will see. The Avalanche will take on the Sharks, which I want to say that the Avs should take this, but I really am kind of losing faith in them.
I mean, both of those games tell the same story for the bottom team there. It's a must win if they want to stay in the race for that 4th seed because they're both sitting 5 and 7 points back respectively. So if they can, recoup 2 points, not 1. 1 is not going to do much for them. 2 points would do a lot. If not, they're probably going to be pretty close to out of it.
Yeah, if not officially. And then we have the Ducks and the Kings, which
I'm thinking if the Kings lose, they're probably eliminated, but I'm not doing that math.
You would think so. That's pretty close to. I would say it's a pretty close to guaranteed, but who's to say? And then we have a lone game in the North. We have the Jets and the Canadiens. So Canadiens, if they want to hold on to their spot, need this.
For sure. And the Jets are not doing too hot in terms of maintaining their stamina. So, I mean, we've said it before. It doesn't really matter for their seeding, but if they want to get some momentum going before they go into the playoffs, they might want to start winning.
Which I do keep forgetting that the only team that has clinched in the North is Toronto. So neither the Oilers or the Jets have been guaranteed yet.
It's because there's only 7 teams, though. So the mathematics is much different.
Right. So that'll be... We'll see if anything changes with them tonight. I'm not sure if this is the night that'll do it. But in other news, the Seattle Kraken has officially been welcomed to the NHL. They made their final payment of $650 million to the league for their expansion fee, which means that they can officially start signing free agents and making trades.
Yeah. So that's exciting.
Yeah, it's something this is kind of what happened in 2017. As soon as Vegas was allowed, they did do their first deal. I want to say mid-May. I thought I wrote this down. But yeah, yes.
I did see a rumor this morning that Brent Burns is on their radar, which is interesting. That would be a big move for the Kings to really be moving into a new core.
Yeah. And I didn't realize this before. I was kind of reading on what does this mean of they can start trading? What exactly can they trade? But apparently they can trade guarantees that if someone isn't protected, that they will not go after that person in exchange for someone else.
Oh.
Yeah. So which I think is a little shady.
But what's the point of that? You could just not protect somebody else.
Maybe they just have like those crucial people. So like, here's my thought. So you know how we have like the format of like protecting players is you have one of two options. You can either have 7 forwards, 3 defensemen and 1 goalie, or 8 general skaters and 1 goalie. So like, what if you're fine with the 7, 3, and 1, but you just have 1 more defenseman that you want to protect? Like, could you trade someone who you really don't care that much about for their protection?
I don't know. I just assumed they would trade picks.
Maybe. But
we'll have to see.
Right? This is the interesting. So I would think they will make their choice soon. Their first pick.
July 21st.
Yes.
Their first no
expansion draft.
July 21st.
The expansion draft is July 21st. The first round of the NHL actual draft is the 23rd.
Okay. That's a busy week, man.
Yeah. That's a lot. I'm ready. Get hyped. But yes, so we can expect to see some things coming out of Seattle because they do have to start forming their team, which also a reminder that Vegas is exempt from this expansion. So they can make trades.
But like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They can start trading with Vegas or something, but they can't take during the draft.
Right.
Which is rough, but
yeah, I know that Vegas being exempt is pretty controversial to a lot of the fans of recent expansion teams.
Any pre-Vegas expansion is very unhappy about that, but it is.
Which makes sense. I mean, Vegas went to the Cup their first year. There's no reason they should be exempt.
They were like born into like a legacy. Like they were like, we get to create our legacy where everyone else was just like, you're a team. Go make a team.
Yeah.
Try.
There is one other point of, it's not news, but controversy I want to bring up. So I was craving a burger today. I decided we were going to order. Tom Wilson has a partnership with Clyde's Burgers in DC. I was like, I'm going to get that for dinner. And I tell everyone how it is. I tweet this. It is getting so much controversy. First of all, people think the burgers look ugly. I think it looks good. However, you know, burgers are burgers. I didn't realize that him having a burger restaurant would be so controversial.
Well, it's not his, but he does have like a little side menu that is like created by him.
It's like one of those like COVID restaurants that people like takeout. So there's more takeout options.
Yes. It's both a burger and a approved menu is what they say. So it has 4 different like burger options, which is just this whole thing just like blows my mind. But
I also donate money to charity when I order this burger. So
they donate a portion of every sale to DC Central Kitchen. So that's cute.
The burger looks good, man. I don't know.
You got to do a review on the Insta Shan.
Oh, I'm gonna. Not that anyone wants to watch me eat, but
maybe an after the fact. But hey, I mean, whatever Tom Wilson wants to do, he can do, except for that late goal with 14 seconds left last night. That really put me in stress. But God bless Jake Gensel for coming back in OT to guarantee our victory. But anyway, quiet night tonight as a Friday. This weekend should spice up a little bit. Saturday has some big matchups. Just like a quick rundown. The Pens and the Caps are going to have their final matchup, so we'll see what happens there. If the Penguins can win, that will guarantee their number 1 spot for at least a day. Just saying, there is no way to call that not real.
Yeah, there are 17 games tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of hockey tomorrow.
I think 16.
Yeah, Vegas will play the Yotes, so the Yotes will need that.
There's
but
only
again,
one Sunday, though.
Really? Oh, yeah, the Lightning and the Red Wings are the only one on Sunday. Huh, quiet. But you guys play the Sabres again, so that's fine. But then the Islanders play the Rangers again, which will really push the Rangers down if they get that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see there. The Habs play the Senators on Saturday.
Another big opportunity.
We'll see if the Senators can pull anything out. I don't know. But the Blues do play the Wild again, which has been an ongoing matchup. I feel like they've played every day for the last month.
Yeah.
But
we don't go live on weekends. We have social lives. So we will see you on Monday so we can recap the weekend and we can talk more about the playoffs, which will start the following week. And we will just be live all over the place when the playoffs start.
Yes.
All right. Have a good weekend and talk to you Monday.